Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost! Boost! Peekaboo, I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. I just so feel like it is time to retire this intro. You know, I have been doing this intro. I mean, I think I started doing it, like, I know when I say that, there are so many people that are going to be like, yes, please retire the intro. But if you leave a comment on my video, this is where it gets so confusing, okay? If you leave a comment on my video that says, it is time, it has been long ago time to retire the intro. If you leave the comment, go look at the comment underneath your comment, and it'll say, please don't ever retire the intro. So then I don't know what to do. Last time, they left, it was a very, very nice comment. The last time I brought up my intro, somebody said, I think it's time to kind of retire your intro. You've been doing it for so long. I mean, I know that when new people come over here and they find me, they're like, I don't know what this intro is. What's going on over here? I totally understand that. I don't even sometimes know what's going on with the intro. But somebody left this very nice comment, and they said, you know, like, we have the memories. If anybody wants to go back and watch one of your old videos for the memories of the intro, they can do that. But it's kind of time to move on. I agree, you know? So I have been but like, this is the other thing, right? Like, if I get right into the video and I say, hello, how are you guys doing today? Then people either get confused, because that's how I start my vlog. So they think it's a vlog, or people think it's like a very, very serious video. People are like, if I get into the video and I go, hey guys, how are we doing today? Or hello. Then people are like sad. They're like, oh my God, he's got something really serious to say today. I didn't even realize I did this until recently. But somebody commented on my video and they said when he takes his glasses off. So apparently, like, when I'm reading stuff and I'm talking to you guys, and then if I take my glasses off, that means I'm about to get real serious with something, okay? I didn't even realize that I did that. And I said that to my husband the other night. He goes, no, you do that. He goes, you do that with me too. And I said, I do. And then I was talking to my friend Tanya Jean, because my best friend and I, we went to a meeting on Tuesday night, and I said, somebody comment on my video that, like, taking my glasses off, she goes, that you have, like, a point to prove. I said, yes, and I get real serious. She goes, oh, when you take your glasses off, she was like, gloves are off. She's like, you've got something to say. I was like, I didn't even realize I did that. Half the things that I do, I don't even realize that I do in videos. But anyway, so I don't know. Should we all just let the intro go? Let's just do it one last time, shall we? Okay. Hey, you guys. Well, I don't know if it'll be one last time. I mean, okay, I'm going to do it today. I don't know if I'm going to do it going forward. Wouldn't it be so weird? Like, you know, this is like, do you ever just, like, think about stuff, like, in life? Like, you just think about weird stuff. One of the things I've been thinking about lately, this is like deep thoughts with Peter, okay? I kind of like sit out on the front porch and I think deep thoughts. So anyway, sometimes they aren't that deep. Sometimes they're like, do snakes poop? And then I have to, like, Google it. And snakes do poop. I don't know if you knew that or not, but they do. And there's videos and stuff of it. It's real gross. But anyway, but, like, you know, like, this is kind of a sad moment, though. I didn't see, like, I was like, how am I gonna, this video is gonna be so short today, talking about Colleen Ballinger getting divorced. I was like, this is gonna be such a short video today. And then here I am, I don't have my glasses on. Hold on a second. If I take them off, then I'm afraid people think I'm getting real serious. We're almost at the 4-minute mark, and I haven't even gotten into anything to do with this video. But anyway, deep thoughts with Peter for a second. Isn't it so weird in life? Like, this is a vlog moment. Like, if you like this, go watch my channel, Peter Vlogs, because this is the kind of stuff I talk about over there, okay? But isn't it, you know what, actually, this would probably be a good, well, I do my lip treatments after I do my intro. Okay. You know, like, in life, that there are those moments that you never know it's, like, the last moment that you're gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you, like, your last day in high school, and you, like, I mean, literally, there are people that I went to high school with that I have not seen since, like, the last day of high school. Well, truly. Don't call me Truly Brown. You know, or, like, when a friend moves away, and you're like, we're gonna keep in contact, and then, like, you see them once, like, a year later, and then they come home for a wedding, and then it's, like, 6 years later, and you're like, I haven't seen that person again. You're like, oh my God, the last time that I ever saw them. You never know when you know what I mean? Like, the last time you're going to ever watch a movie. I think about that a lot, right? Like, certain movies that I've watched that, like, meant so much to me. I'm like, I don't even remember the last time that I saw that movie. It's like, you never know the last time. So what if this is the very last time that I ever do my intro? I mean, it won't, because When I want to go down memory lane sometime in the future, I'll do the intro again. But then maybe what if I don't remember the intro? Because on my vlog back in the day, I used to do this super, super long outro. It was like 8 minutes long. No, true story it was. It was like 8 minutes long and I would go through this whole thing. I could not even guess what it was. This guy, Troy, that watches all my vlogs. Hey, Troy, how are you? He, like, years ago, he, like, wrote down what the whole outro was and he sent it to me and I have it saved. But I could not even tell you today where what was in that outro. I couldn't tell you anything. So what if I forgot my intro? Oh my God, what if like 4 years from now, I just couldn't even remember what my intro had been? So let's do it one last time, shall we? Before we get into Colleen Ballinger's divorce. Okay. Hey, you guys, it's Peter and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Boost. Peekaboo. I see you because I'm YouTube famous now. Available Christmas 2025. The album, Dad, Shimmy, Shimmy. D-I-V-O-R-C. Oh, I should have sang Rock on Gold Dust Woman for the last one, don't you think? Rock on Gold Dust Woman. Peace. Now that's how you get people to watch your next video, because people are going to come back and they're going to be like, did he do the intro? That's called audience retention. Will I do it? Won't I do it? Will I change it? Who knows? Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Okay, so I wasn't really sure. I had a James Charles video that I was going to do over here. I had like 3 different videos. I had like a Trisha Paytas video that I was going to do over here today. But I'm talking about Colleen Ballinger, okay? Who has connections to all those people, I guess, or she used to. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know who's filling her dance card these days. I don't know who's filling her dance card at Bridgerton these days. Anyway, so I was thinking, you guys want to know how I came up with this video? Okay, so I have an app. Well, I don't have it. We all have the app. The Notes app in your phone. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So I keep a list of I keep lots of lists in my phone. Movies I want to watch, movies I've watched, things like that. I keep all kinds of lists in my phone. Weekly TV shows, watch TV shows, watch true crime. I keep lists of all that stuff. I can tell you all the true crime shows I've watched, when I finished them, all that kind of stuff. Anyway. But I keep a list in there of videos specifically for this channel that I want to make. And I also keep a list of weekly videos, and then I have each of my channels listed on there. And then like I have like Peter review stuff, and then I have a list of like review videos I'm gonna do, or drama channel, and then like that week, what are the videos gonna be? So I was rolling through the Instagram the other day, and Adam McIntyre has been posting, I think, like 42 videos a day. Baby, he's got Katy Perry to go to, okay? Listen, Adam McIntyre is about to go see Katy Perry in probably 15 cities. I do love that Adam McIntyre goes, and like, if he like with Bonnie Tyler, I miss the Bonnie Tyler days of Adam McIntyre, do y'all? Turn around every now and then. Anyway, I miss those days of Adam McIntyre. I like Katy Perry too and all that kind of stuff. We got to go see her. We were like 5 feet away when she was at the Super Bowl here in Indianapolis. But anyway, that's beside the point. So, you know Adam's going to be taking a couple days off. So he's firing off the videos, right? Okay. So he posted this like whiteboard, you know, like a classroom whiteboard. And on there, he had like all the videos that he had to make before he, like, leaves for Katy Perry. Like, at the top of it, it said something like, videos to make before leaving for Katy Perry, or something like that, right? And then he had a list of all the videos that he had them written on the board, right? Like, if he was a teacher. I kind of love that he's playing school. The school of muckery. Okay. So anyway, but he had, like, all the topics, and I was like, and he had some of them crossed off and stuff like that. And so I looked, and at the very bottom of the right-hand corner, I was like, is that say my name on there? And it said, say my name, say my name. And it said Peter Monn on there. I was like, well, I'd already watched that video. Anyway, so thank you, Adam, for making that video. But I'd already watched that video of Adam McIntyre's. But I was kind of like, listen, okay, when I was growing up as a kid, I loved to play school, and I loved to play Office. I still love to play Office. I was just talking about this the other day on my vlog. This is another vlog thing, right? Like, I'm 53 years old, and sometimes I still kind of feel like I'm playing house. No, true story, I did. Don't call me Truly Brown. But I do sometimes feel like I'm playing house. Like, we were out at some dinner or something not too long ago, and all these people were, people were talking about stuff, and I was so confused about what they were even talking about. And then I was like, I don't even think they really know what they're talking about. Like, real adult kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like real adult kind of stuff, like business stuff. I don't even really know how to explain it, but like, I don't know, like, business things, you know? And so I said it to my cousin Caroline, because a lot of it had to do with like houses and mortgages and things like that. And so I was talking to my cousin Caroline, because she's a realtor, and I said something to her. She started laughing. She goes, people just talk out of their ass. They act like they know what all this stuff is. And she's like, they don't really know. She's like, trust me, as an agent, she's like, people ask me all the time about this stuff. She's like, they don't really know. So anyway, but I was like, I love to play school and I love to play office. I still love to play office, okay? Like, I love to buy pens and Sharpies and Post-it notes are my absolute favorites. And every year, I buy like 15 of those calendar books. I only ever really use like one of them, but I just think I'm going to plan my whole life out. Do you ever think that? No, I do. Like, I always I want that big, like, you know, I used to have, back in the day, I would like had one of those big desk calendars. Like, I think I still need one of those. So I saw Adam McIntyre have this like whiteboard, you know, like up in his like apartment or whatever, where he puts up all of his videos. And I was like, Adam, I know you think I'm going to think I need to get a whiteboard. No, I was like, Adam, you need to use your notes app, okay? So I love that he had this whiteboard up there. It kind of cracked me up so much. I was like, I did for a second. I was like, maybe I would be as efficient as Adam McIntyre if I had a whiteboard where I just put up these videos. But I'm telling you right now, my husband wouldn't have it. He'd be like, you need to take that shit to the basement, okay, with everything else. You need to take that shit to the, we are not having a whiteboard in our living room. He would be done with that right away. But I kind of live for that whiteboard a little bit. But I will say, it kind of reminded me back in the day. There was a drama channel back in the day, and Sanders Kennedy, and he got this teleprompter, okay, and we all, like, behind the scenes, we were all like, oh my God. Sanders Kennedy got this teleprompter, and you could tell he did. And I think he even announced it in a video or something like that. And he's like, yeah, I just want to let you guys know that, like, I got it. He, like, really, truly thought that he was, like, and don't call me Truly Brown. He, like, really, truly thought that he was, like, the next Wendy Williams or something. He would say it in his videos. And you would watch his videos, like, I think he only did, like, 3 or 4 of them on the teleprompter, but he would, like, read them, like... But even then, I was like, do I need to get a teleprompter? Am I not a drama channel if I don't have a teleprompter? Do I need a teleprompter? Do I need a whiteboard? Anyway, so I had seen this whiteboard of Adam McIntyre's and all this kind of stuff, and so then I went and I was looking at my list of videos, and I had this list, I had on my list that Colleen Ballinger had posted this video from a couple days ago. It's from 2 days ago. And it's called Addressing the Rumors About Us. Here, I'll put up the thumbnail here somewhere. It's her and her husband, Eric, in it, okay? And so, I haven't watched a Colleen Ballinger. You know what? I could actually go in here and I can tell you the last Colleen Ballinger video I watched. Because it'll have the red line on it, won't it? The last video of hers I watched was 2 weeks ago when I was talking about her live reaction to Taylor Swift's new album. Because people were saying that she was bawling her eyes out. I didn't really notice that. I saw no tears. No, don't go chasing waterfalls, okay? Okay, I'm Colleen, don't go chasing waterfalls. I didn't see a whole lot of tears in that video. I saw her try to work up some tears in that. People are talking in her comment section about what an incredible actress she is, and Eric is such a great actor. The comment, actually, somebody commented on the video and said, I want to see them come out with a new movie, and I know they both have been offered a role. Who? Who's been offering movie roles? Because people are like, does Eric act anymore? Is he in movies? And then they're like, I know he has the kids he has to take care of because Colleen has a job. What's Colleen's job? Filming herself collecting rocks on the beach? I think that's I like that job. I would, hey, can I apply for that job? Not to be Colleen. I don't want to be Colleen. I don't want to be Colleen's assistant. I don't want to be, listen, I don't want nothing to do with Colleen. But I would love the job of, I don't really care for rocks, okay? I mean, they're fine. She was doing sea anemones, and I don't know that word, but anyway, she was, in this video, well, first of all, most of the video is all about her collecting rocks and carrying chickens around her farm. Does she have a farm? I don't know, but anyway, she got a chicken coop. She was real pissed that she had to clean it out. But I guess if you got a chicken coop, you got to kind of know that. I mean, Colleen by now should probably have, she probably has a pretty good idea how to clean up shit, don't you think? So anyway, but that's beside the point. So, the video's really, it has nothing to do with addressing the rumors. I thought it was going to be this thing. I was like, what are the rumors? First of all, I went into it, I was like, the rumors. I was like, what are the rumors, Meredith Marks from Salt Lake City? What are the rumors about you and Eric? I have heard no rumors, okay? When Colleen Ballinger gets in a video and does anything that's like a little bit speculative, people send it to me like crazy. Like at least 20 or 30 people. I was like, what? I have not heard any rumors about her and her husband. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to watch this video. At first I started and I was like reading the comments and people were talking about something about the slap at the end of it. And I was like, what's this? They're all talking about the slap. And people were like, oh, I love you. And Eric together, and y'all better never get divorced, and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, okay. Anyway, hey, I don't wish divorce on nobody. I'll just say that right now. I love to be in love. Don't you love to be in love? But anyway, so I watched this video because I had it on my notes app. Do I need to get a whiteboard? I feel like I do. Oh my God, I'm so old. You know what I should get? A chalkboard. That would be more appropriate. And then I could get an eraser, because when I was in school, do you remember you'd always, like, if you grew up like you were my age, okay? Like now they do, like, they probably have teleprompters in classrooms now, right? But when I was growing up, we really did have chalkboards with the chalk and stuff like that. And then the teacher would, like, she would be like, you'd ask the teacher, like in 3rd grade, you'd be like, Mrs. Jones, can I clean the chalkboard? Like that was like something really cool. Anyway, I was gonna should I tell this story? I don't know, this is probably not a really good story. Well, I've been sober for 30 years. I can tell this story. It happened in the 80s, okay? So these two girlfriends of mine, back in the day, you couldn't take nothing to school. You know how kids, like, they show in all the TV shows now how they, like, stop and they get themselves a latte on the way. That shit wouldn't have flown when I was in school, okay? You couldn't bring no Coke cans to school. You couldn't bring water bottles. Nobody was bringing no coffee to school. We weren't even supposed to be drinking coffee. And that was like a big deal. When we went to the Denny's or the Perkins in high school to drink coffee, we thought we were straight up adults back then, okay? When we were at the Denny's drinking coffee. You didn't drink coffee. But I mean, now the way the kids get the coffee and all that kind of stuff, we didn't do that in high school. We sure as shit didn't have no coffee shops in our school. But anyway, these two girlfriends of mine, okay, were in French class, and one of them had brought this water bottle, but the water bottle didn't have water in it, okay? It had vodka. Probably Skull vodka. Do you remember that Skull brand back in the day? Oh, God. Anyway, these are the years of Boone's Farm, okay? Those were the days, my friend, Strawberry Hill and I. Anyway, and what were the other ones? Was it 99 Bananas? Manischewitz, that wine that was like $3.99 at the grocery store. Those were the high liquor items that we used to. Oh my God, Purple Passion that came in the 2-liter. Do y'all remember that? Purple Passion. Oh my God, it was Everclear and Fruit Punch. It put you out. Do you remember that? Oh my God. So anyway, so the French teacher took my one friend. So you know, like when you would go to the chalkboard, Truly, and don't call me Truly Brown, we had chalkboards, okay, with chalk. Like, and do you remember the teacher would have the metal thing? I don't know why I just remembered this, but the chalk would go in. Some teachers didn't have it, but like the really cool teachers had like the metal thing, and the chalk fit into the metal thing, and then your hand didn't get chalk on it. Do you remember that? And you always wanted to go to the chalkboard when the teacher had that metal. Do you remember that? Oh my God. And the pen that on one side was red and one side was blue, or the pen that like had the buttons that you pushed and it was different colors. Oh my God. See, this is why I loved office in school back in the day. Okay. So my friend, she got her water bottle taken from the teacher, okay? And they are both just sweating bullets in class because the water bottle's got vodka in it, okay? And so the teacher takes it and she's like, you can have it when at the end of class or something like that. And so do you remember the chalkboards where the erasers would sit and stuff like that? And the chalk, it's like on the bottom of the chalkboard. And so she put the water bottle up there, okay? Well, they were like translating phrases and stuff like that. So she was calling on people to go to class or go up to the board and translate these sentences. So she called up my other friend, okay? And the one that, it wasn't her water bottle, but they were both using the water bottle, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, so So she got called up to the board and she had to translate something. And so she translated it, but what she did instead was she translated, they were real good at French. She translated, is this yours? And she circled it and put an arrow down to the water bottle. So dirty, isn't it? So anyway, but they never even got caught for it or anything, I don't think. They got out of it. But anyway, that doesn't really have anything to do with Colleen Ballinger. She's not a bad girl. Colleen Ballinger's not a bad girl. She didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, Colleen Ballinger's not a bad girl. Anyway, that's my story, Morning Glory. Okay, so, but now I'm like, now it's not even about Adam McIntyre's dry erase board. It's a dry erase board. I kept on calling it a whiteboard. Dry erase board. Okay. Adam, I think that you should get, do you remember back in the day when we would have those, what are those things called? Somebody let me know in the comment section. But do you remember the teachers would put like, they were like, it wasn't paper, but it was like, could see through, and then they would write on it and would project on the pull down screen. God, I am so fucking old. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, how about this? How about film strips in library? Bridge to Terabithia. the great Gilly Hopkins. We watched oh my God, The House with the Clock in Its Walls, long before Jack Black was in it. The film strip. Anyway, so now I'm all confusion, because I'm like, do I really need to get, I do think I need to get a chalkboard, like, oh my God, like Little House on the Prairie. Oh my God, I just remembered this. Because I love to play school. I had a little chalkboard when I was a little kid. It actually like rolled on wheels and stuff in our basement. I think I need to get one of those, and I'll be as productive as Adam McIntyre. Okay, anyway. So I had on my list this video of Colleen Ballinger's. So I was like, okay, what are the rumors? The rumors, Meredith Marks. What are the rumors? I was like, so I go into this video, right? So, hold on a second. I think I got my volume all turned down, things like that. So I go in here at the beginning of it. She's talking about, I watched it on 2x speed. Oh, it's, bless his heart. Look at this. I kept on trying to play it. Bless his heart. It's a screenshot. I've lost my damn mind. It's a screenshot. Okay. So let's go up here. Oh my God, do I have to go all through these ads again? Okay. We're giving Colleen our ads so she can, I don't know, buy more rock cleaner or something. Anyway, okay. So she's got her little intro at the beginning of it. Then she's sitting in her craft room with all of her Miranda Singh shit still in there that she's dreaming about. Okay, then she's on the beach and she's looking for sea anemones and rocks and things like that. And then she finds all these rocks and she's explaining to the world what a sea anemone is. Anyway, then she goes home. I already watched the video. Then she goes home and she's talking about how she has to clean the chicken coop out. I would love to have some chickens, okay? Listen, I ain't gonna diss her on that. I mean, to be honest with you, as I was watching the video, these were my real thoughts, okay? Because people are always like, you hate these people, you want to take them. This was my real thoughts, okay? Outside of Colleen Ballinger being Colleen Ballinger, okay? Like, I think people know what I think of her. I was like, how much money did she sell from those books, those tours? Like, how much money has she saved that her day is literally going and picking up rocks at the beach, okay? Chasing chickens and picking up eggs. Like, I think I might like that life. Okay, I'm just saying. She don't seem bothered at all about her views. She don't care. She posts she posts what she wants to post. She do not care, okay? And I'm like, I think I kind of might want, I mean, I wouldn't want what goes along with being Colleen Ballinger, trust, okay? But I might kind of like that life. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's, anyway. So I watch this video, and about 3 minutes before the end of it, okay, she starts talking about, you know, like anytime, this is the thing, anytime she has like a serious moment, like on video with her kids, which she puts in every video of hers, or she's a family vlogger now, right? Or like Eric's in there, or it's like a very sentimental moment or something like that. I always remember her ex. I always remember her ex talking about, do you guys remember when he came out and he talked about that on their honeymoon, like she wouldn't put the camera down? Do you guys remember that? Like, I always think like, she can never even take like just a moment to like have like everything is filmed. Like, and if she takes time off, she'll come back and she'll say, I've been filming so much for the last 3 months. I've been thinking about putting it together. It's like, do you ever put the camera down? Like, does everything have to be filmed? I mean, I film, to be honest with you, like sometimes 7-8 videos a day. Okay. And that really equals about 3 hours out of my 24 hours a day, maybe. And that's me sitting in this bed or sitting down on the front porch. You know what I mean? I just don't really get it. I don't. So anyway, at the very end of it, she starts talking about, now I know that people are going to get upset if I don't quote her exactly. I watched the video, okay? Like, I got the gist of it. If I got it wrong, her exact words, okay, I did, whatever. But basically what it is she said that there was this rumor out there that they were getting divorced, and does he even live with her anymore, okay? I don't know where she saw this, because at one point he goes, you need to get off the internet. And, like, stop reading stuff online. And I was like, I see a lot of rumors about Colleen Ballinger. I see a lot of people talking about Colleen Ballinger, about this, about that. What she's like, and he's like, well, what about our kids? Which I thought was kind of an ignorant statement, because there's a lot of single parents out there. But anyway, but then he's like, and we have a, what do you call it? We have a podcast together. Well, I thought that they had stopped their podcast, or they were taking a break from the podcast, because she just made that, I saw that video, the title of it. Was that clickbait too? Because I don't know, because the video is 12 minutes long, and she don't even get to addressing the rumors until about the 10-minute mark of the video. So that's what Colleen does these days, okay? Is that she picks rocks and chases chickens for 10 minutes, and then she saves this because she thinks everybody's going to come over here wanting to find out if she's getting divorced. They're not getting divorced, okay? But what's weird to me is that is this like a self-created rumor? Like, this is what's weird to me. Now, if you've watched my videos for a long time, what you know is that I'm very interested in the motives of people, okay? I have not heard this rumor. I have not had one person send me this rumor that her and Eric are separated or getting divorced. I mean, in the videos of hers that I've watched and things like that in the past 6 months, she talks about him quite a bit in her videos. So I never even speculated that they were getting divorced. I never speculated they were having problems. So is she, like, then I'm like, well, are you having problems? I mean, like, then I'm like watching the video and they're like hugging and then he's like, tries to take off her ring. She's like, no, don't take off my ring. It's all like jokey. And I'm like, well, is this you in your head? Like, because I haven't seen those rumors. So then I'm like, well, are you having problems? And this is in your, I mean, we know how Colleen works with that stuff, right? And I'm like, is this you, like, maybe you feel like you, and so you're bringing it to the internet? I haven't seen the rumors. Are the rumors out there? Maybe they are, and I just haven't seen them, but I'll tell you that, this much. I mean, 16 people made a video about her crying over Taylor Swift. I haven't seen nobody talk about her getting divorced. Not one person have I seen talk about her getting divorced. So, and she even said something about, like, nobody's even talking about it or whatever, and I'm like, then how is it this huge rumor? But they confirmed that they're not going anywhere, they're married forever, and all that kind of stuff, and whatever. So, I mean, more power to him. Like I said, I don't wish anybody divorce, but what was weird to me watching it was, unless she's just looking for a title for a video, and she picked up some rare, like, she saw somebody put this out there, like, in a comment section. She said somebody, a couple people, I think she said something about people were commenting about it and whatever. And I was like, what? Like, first of all, Colleen, there ain't one negative comment on your videos. Not one. I mean, I don't know if that's what your husband quit his acting job so he can delete negative comments on your videos, or people have just stopped leaving negative comments on your videos. But there's not one negative comment on your video. There's not one critical comment on your video. There's not one comment that says anything like, I mean, like, you really, like, I mean, even this, like, I love that you have chickens, but maybe you shouldn't do this. Or there's not one critical, negative. You can't find one critical comment on any of her videos across the board, okay? So where you're finding these comments on your videos that people are commenting that you are getting divorced. So are you watching drama commentary tea videos about yourself, and that's where you're seeing it? Because I can tell you on the videos that I've made about you, I don't remember getting any comments where people were speculating about your marriage. If I did, I probably would have, I would have thought about that, because that's something I wasn't expecting. I never thought there was anything wrong with your marriage. You guys seem happy together to me. So that was weird to me that she picked it out. So I don't know. Like, she's like, we're not getting divorced. We're totally fine, blah, blah, blah. And then he slaps her on her butt at the end, and that's it. I mean, I just didn't understand it. I was like, this is the rumor, like, of all the rumors through the years, Colleen, of all the rumors that people have wanted you to address, this is the rumor that you've chosen to address, this non-rumor that nobody's talked about. Okay, anyway, I have things to do, okay? I have got to get online and see if you can overnight ship a chalkboard, because I think that it's time for me. Listen, I'm done with this, okay? I'm gonna become a Little House on the Prairie channel. Na, 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 na. Me and Half Pint, all right? Me and Half Pint. I'm starting me a 9th channel, and it's going to be called the Little House on the Prairie channel. It's going to be me and my chalkboard. And what was her name, the teacher? Oh, my God. What was her name, the teacher in Little House on the Prairie? She loved lemon verbena oil. Do you remember that? Because I always wanted lemon verbena oil. What was her name? Manly was her brother, and then Manly married Melissa Gilbert, who was Half Pint. Laura Ingalls Wilder. What was Manly Wilder? Mrs. Wilder? Was it Mrs. Wilder? It must have been. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.